What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports here on the Texas channel with the voice of college football. Some pretty big rumors. Xavier Worthy possibly transferring away from Texas. Worthy deleted all of his Texas-related social media posts on Instagram. And yeah, it seems like there is a very real possibility that he is going to transfer away from Texas. You know, a little bit of a head scratcher. He's their go-to guy. Really has been for the last couple of seasons. His numbers have dropped off a little bit this year if you look at his stats. In 2021, 62 catches in 12 games for 981 yards, 12 touchdowns. This year, also playing in 12 games, only 53 catches, 676 yards, 9 touchdowns. Still was the leading receiver for this team this season and still put up pretty good numbers, but not the numbers that I think he was expecting coming into this year. And if you watch Texas this season, just a lot of times where Worthy and Quinn Ewers just really didn't seem to be on the same page. I don't know if the chemistry just wasn't there or what. I've watched a lot of little screen passes to Worthy trying to get him involved. Had some injuries earlier in the season, played through that. So I really don't know what the story is here, but we're just going to talk about the effects of this. So first with Worthy, where does he go? He was committed to Michigan before Texas. He's from California. You could see him possibly going to USC. Look at all the receivers, all the players they've been able to get in the transfer portal. You can look at Michigan, what they are now starting to do. J.J. McCarthy will be back next year. Might want to play with him. That's a possibility. Of course, Alabama's always in the mix and when you talk about these wide receiver transfers. I really have no idea, no intel on any of that. But when you look at Texas, this will be a major blow for them next year. I mean, a major blow. They have really struggled at the wide receiver position this season. I mean, they just have. You look at the stats, they don't lie. Ja'Tavion Sanders, the second leading receiver. He's a tight end. Jordan Whittington had 45 catches this year. The only other receiver that really did much of anything. I mean, you go down the list, there's nothing there. No receivers have really done anything for Texas this season. I think it's a big problem for them moving forward. If Worthy does indeed leave, you've got young guys that are going to have to step up. Can Texas go out and add their own wide receiver potentially in the transfer portal? It's about to be crazy. There will be players entering the transfer portal all over the place here in about a week, and there will probably be a lot of great players that are available. So can Steve Sarkisian pull that off? Can he get a great receiver to come here? You've got Quinn Ewers, big time talented guy. You've got Arch Manning coming in. You would think that some receivers might want to come to Texas. You look at Sarkisian's track record at Alabama and the receivers that he put into the NFL. It's a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher why they haven't had more production out of that position. But if they can add one or two big time names in the transfer portal, could go a long way for the success of Texas next year. Again, this is not official. Xavier Worthy may not transfer, but we see a lot of times this is kind of that first step. They delete stuff from social media, but at the same time, we've seen players delete stuff from social media and then they come back. So I'm sure there will be plenty of conversations trying to convince him to stay at Texas, and we'll see where it goes from here. Your thoughts? Let me know what you think about all this down in the comments below, and thank you for watching.